Hello, hello. Welcome to Awakening with Nina. So I'm back again to talk about January 2023. So I have been having quite a long break because I had a cold during Christmas. And so it has been in my system for a long time and I've been really struggling to get rid of it. Still not out of the woods. So I'm having some throat pastels in my mouth right now to be able to talk. But I wanted to jump on because I'm quite late, of course, doing the January 2023 update. But I also wanted to talk a little bit about moving forward with this channel and what I've been thinking about doing and a little bit asking about your input as well here. So first of all, Happy New Year. And we are in 2023, which is for me a year with a totally different energy in it. I know many people are talking about it as well. I've seen a lot of the people I follow, they're talking about a shift in 2023 as well. The shift actually happened 2022, but we're kind of seeing the aftermath and it's, I guess, more visible now. And the feeling for us who are in connection with the spiritual realm or kind of had done the work, if you will, in our awakening process, we will feel this year a little bit lighter, I think. It's going to feel like things are kind of settling in, we are integrating, we are landing more into where we're supposed to go. We are seeing more clearly where our life path is kind of guiding us to go. So I feel like 2023 is potentially a very big year for many people, especially who are, sorry, just have to lower that a little bit, especially who are awakening or in that process. So that's that. So that's the general energies for the year. Now for January, I'm feeling calm. I'm feeling, as I said, the integration where we have done a lot of work in 2022, and the month of January for me has been looking like, okay, now the energies are kind of settling in our physical system. The energies are finding its place. If there's still some residue of the last year or still some residue of things, lower vibrational things that needs to be looked at, it will come to the surface, yes, but I don't think that it's going to be, at least my feeling personally as well, is it's not going to be that many big things happening now. It's more the residue, and it's just a little bit, and it's tweaking the system, fine-tuning the system, if you will. Fine-tuning is actually a good word because I think that we've done the most of the work the last year. So now it's more about the fine-tuning. And so that's the general energies I'm feeling for the planet. I'm feeling like things have been coming to the surface, as I had said, you know, and it still will. But I don't think it's affecting us just as much anymore. And also because maybe we have gotten used to things coming to the surface now. We have gotten used to things popping up in the news, excuse me, that has rattled us, and that looks kind of bad on the outside. And so it doesn't hit us as hard anymore. So we have also, those of us who have been going through this awakening process, chosen to stay in the light, chosen to stay in that kind of energy. And the more we stay in that energy, whatever happens, you know, in the news is not going to affect us as much, since we have now kind of landed more in our true selves, if you will. So that's that. Yeah, and I know there was a big, you know, full moon, and there's going to be a big new moon coming up, and it's all this stuff going on. But that's something I'm actually not going to talk about, and that brings me to my next thing, and that is where I'm going with this channel. I want to continue to do monthly updates, but I don't think, and I might mention, you know, things that's happening that I feel, or if I get messages that I feel is important to share. But I think what's more important for me to share is, you know, advice on how to maneuver life in general. You know, how the spiritual world looks upon us and the human journey, and maybe a little bit more about where we come from and what our true nature is. Because there's so many people out there talking about energy updates, talking about mindfulness, talking about how to do this or that, or how to learn more about this and that. But for me, I have to be true to what I feel is coming to me and what I see clearly. And that is more about letting people know who they truly are, and how that looks, and how you can use that to your benefit as a human being. So I don't know if that's something that you feel comfortable with, or if that's something that you want more of, or if you have any ideas or any questions as to what you would like me to bring up. When I did the live last year, in the end of the last year, I got some feedback on, please share what you think could help us on the way. And I that kind of stuck with me. I don't remember which one of you who it was that said that, but it stuck with me. And I've been thinking about it, and the more I feel into it, I feel like that must be my main focus, is to what have I gone through in my life and how I have dealt with it, and how can that benefit you maybe in the same situation. So that's also something I want to try and do, is how can I help you maneuver whatever it is that you are currently in. So it's of course going to continue to be where I connect with spirit and hear what they have to say regarding things. But I feel like they have been trying to guide me more and more into the more personal things. Helping people one-on-one and or as a group with the way of dealing with life. I don't know how else to put that. But yeah, I just have to connect a little bit here, because yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. So I'm just connecting because I want to make sure that I say this the right way. Okay. Yeah. So what I feel many of us are trying to do, many people are trying to do, they're trying to figure out what spirit is, what spirituality is, from the perspective of a human. And the thing is that the human brain and the human mind can understand certain things, but there are so many things that the human mind isn't kind of designed to understand. And so we're trying, the mind or the ego is trying to make sense out of something that it's not designed to make sense out of. And so sometimes we just have to surrender to the fact that we are not meant to understand everything. We're not, as the human brain, your higher self will understand it, but not your human, because the human wasn't designed to understand it. And then you have to surrender to that fact, and accept that's just the way it is, and trust that spirit is doing everything they can to help you on your human journey. So you just have to kind of roll with the punches a little bit in that sense. Yeah. Yeah. I've also been considering doing these monthly things actually live. I don't know if that's something you would prefer, or if it's better for me to have a video where I just convey what I have been getting, or like I'm doing now, or do you guys want some more interaction? I think it was fun to do the live, but at the same time, it also takes a lot of time. It takes more time for me, of course, to prepare, and it takes more time for the live itself. And So, but I'm not really sure where to go, if you understand. Yeah. I don't even know if I'm going to post this video right now because I feel like it's a little bit all over the place. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. But it's been this time when I was sick, it's been also a time when I've been thinking a lot, you know, what do I want to do? Where do I want to go? You know, I have another channel as well, where I do everything that has to do with cards, because cards is one of my guilty pleasures as a human. I think it's fun to play with the cards. I think they're beautiful. You know, I also, as you know, paint watercolors, so I really appreciate the art in a lot of the cards. There are many beautiful, beautiful artists that have made oracle and cards and tarot cards, and so I find that fun to play with. So my human self is really enjoying that part. So that's my other channel called The Happy Hippie Intuitive, and of course that takes a little bit of time as well when I do the weekly readings and monthly readings over there. And so this channel has kind of been where I wanted to make sure that what I say here has to do, the awakening process has to do with the guidance that I'm getting directly from the God Source energy. And it has been difficult to find the format, the right format for this channel. And so I've been feeling a little bit lost. And one thing is, of course, to do the monthly updates like I have been doing, and kind of feeling what's going on a general basis around the planet. But there are so many other people who do that, and so I wanted my channel to be something different. It's to be unique for my way of conveying things and for the information that I am getting from Spirit. But I haven't found the right format to convey those messages to you. So, and since the channel is quite small yet, I figured maybe you guys can be part of figuring out where to go, what's best, what would you prefer. I have also considered doing very short videos, you know, when I'm sitting in the car or when I'm out walking, or, you know, where if it's stuff that just comes to me, should I just share it there and then and there, you know, right away, or should I gather up all of those informations and have it once a week? Or, you know, it's like I really don't know where to go. I don't know what kind of format I should do this. And so that has been a lot on my mind during this holiday. And when I've been homesick, I've had plenty of time to think. Of course, my ego has. And so I'm a little bit lost on where to go. In the beginning, when I started the channel, I only wanted to just jump on when I felt like I had something important to share. But then again, what is important? Because who decides what's important and who decides what's not? You know, something that I'm experiencing one day might be important for somebody else to hear about, because there might be something in there that they can use for something. It doesn't always have to be, you know, profound messages from the God Source energy and only that. It can be about my daily life and how I maneuver situations that I come up in. So I'm asking for some feedback actually from you guys. I'm asking for letting me know what kind of format would you prefer? What would help you along the way? What would you like to learn more about? I mean, I have been doing this spiritual work almost all my life. I saw angels when I was little. I've always been able to do readings on people since I was a teenager. I've studied mediumship. I've studied psychic mediumship. I have studied healing. I became a dog masseuse. I have, you know, rinsed houses for energies. I've done a lot of different work. I've been channeling, you know. And so it's strange that I've been doing all of this work for so many years and I'm still sitting here not knowing what to share. So it's difficult for me to know. I can of course share my experiences within mediumship or within rinsing houses or working with crystals or sprays or whatever, you know, but I really don't know what it is that people would like to hear, and so I'm feeling a little bit lost, to be honest with you. So what would you like? What would you like to know? Yeah, I've studied with some beautiful people. The most beautiful soul I believe I studied with, who is no longer with us. Her name. Yeah. Just a minute. Yeah. Okay. Her name is Iris Hall. She's very present. So she was a redhead. She had a voice like it sounded like she's been smoking and drinking whiskey her whole life. She was a beautiful, beautiful soul and a beautiful human being. And she was the first medium that I studied with for many years. And she kind of taught me the basics, if you will, of mediumship. And then I went on to, when she couldn't teach anymore, I went on to studying under Lisa Williams, who I also took the psychic mediumship certification and the master teacher certification also with her. And I also have studied with some other mediums as well along the way, and workshops and such. So I have been doing a lot of mediumship work and a lot of psychic. I mean, I had my own company where I did readings, both medium and psychic readings, and also healing. I did the reconnective healing with Eric Pearl. So I've been doing a lot of work for many years, and I have, of course, experienced a lot of different stuff. I experienced rinsing houses where, in one house, it was so powerful that the mirror in the bathroom broke and fell out because the energies in there were so strong. So there's been a lot of different experiences that I've had, but I don't know if that's something that interests you, or do you want to know what's here and now? You know, what's going on here and now? Do you want to know about what spirit is saying about the world today? You know, it's like, I don't know where to go with it. I really don't know. And I'm just going to, I also brought some cards with me today. So today, that's my question for you. And also, I'm going to draw some cards to see if there's something Spirit would like me to address today regarding January, to close off this video today. So I'll just draw a card and then connect and see if there's something special messages. There can also be special messages for just someone out there from Spirit through me as well on this channel. You have to take it as it resonates when the messages come. Feel into your resonance and feel if it hits you or not. But sometimes there are direct messages to someone as well. So, yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do today. Oh, what was that? Did it hop over? No. Almost. Almost. Okay, I'm going to pull a card then. It didn't hop. Okay. Okay. Okay, so reach out was the one that came up. And underneath the deck is the base chakra. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, so what they're saying here is like-minded people. In order to in order to stay in the energy of spirit, in order to stay in the energy of the flow, and in the true self, you have to choose kind of what kind of energies you play in. And so they're asking you to play with people who have a better understanding of who they truly are as spiritual beings. And when you are in the contact with those kind of people and that kind of energy, then your own energy enhances. And so they're asking you then to reach out to people who are vibrating on that same level, on that energy. So you have to use your resonance, you have to use your energy and resonance on finding that group or finding those people, excuse me, who is in your field of resonance, is what I would say. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah, that's a bit many, but there was one there. Strengthening bonds. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So what they're saying is that in order for you to hear spirit, you have to strengthen the bond. In order for you to see clearly, you have to strengthen the bond. In order for you to channel or do mediumship or psychic readings, you have to strengthen the bond. So strengthening the bond is a way of, or the way to do that is to just to open up to the fact that they want to connect. And remember that they are always here. It's not like you are failing on connecting, or that's wrong. It's not like they are not present in your life at all times. It's you having too many obstacles or too much resistance from the ego space to connect. Because they are always here. They're always around you. The spiritual energy is always around you and in you. And in order for you to connect, you have to just lower your resistance. So, and in that they mean stilling the mind, stilling the ego's chatter. And also, you know, it's not just the ego chatter, but it's also the energy, the physical energy in your body pushing up. Because when they are pushing up, we have been taught to hold yourself up, you know, just get up and get it done. You just push on through. That's kind of what we've been taught. But the thing is that as soon as we do that, we push up. And so the energy of the spiritual cannot come in because that comes down. So down is the way. Make your body heavy. Do yoga or do meditations where the body gets heavy in order for spirit to reach you. So get heavy, connect with, of course, your heart space and your spiritual connection. And just be open for the fact that spirit wants to connect. And they will do the rest. But you have to get into the energy space where you are receptive, where you're willing to receive. So that's many people think that they have to go out or connect or out. No, you have to go in. It's the opposite way. So you have to be heavy in the body and allow it to come in. So lower your barriers, if you will, lower the resistance. Because spirit is always here. It's just your resistance that's keeping you from seeing things clearly. Okay, so one more card, spirit. That's too many. Okay, I'll pull one more. Okay. Seek the truth. Okay. Okay, so two things. First of all, there are so many different truths. Your truth is your own truth. And all truths are true for the person experiencing that truth. So that's one way of looking at it. The other way of looking at it is accepting the truth as it is, and accepting that, as I said in the beginning also, that we are not made to know everything. But the one truth that I believe I can say for sure is the truth for, well, at least everyone who is on this awakening journey, is that there is a God, is that we are made up by the same energy that of the God source energy, that we are beams kind of shining out from that God source energy, and that we are here to experience what it's like to be a human. That is, of course, one basic truth that I do believe is for everyone. It is also the truth, of course, for those who are not awakened, but they have chosen to be in a life where they don't know that, where they feel the separation. So they don't know it as a human now, but of course their higher selves know. So seeking the truth is finding the truth that is your truth. And I mean, we, as I said also last year, is that we have been guided to be our own gurus. So feel where you are resonating at the moment, and also be open for change, because one thing that we believed maybe 5 years ago is something we don't believe in anymore. You know, we are evolving, we are developing, we are changing, we are constantly moving into new vibrations and new energies. And so the way we view the world is also going to change. And so be open for that, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's totally okay. We are where we resonate. We are where we vibrate. You know, and it's a process. It's level by level, and it isn't necessarily the goal of life to reach a certain level. The goal of life is to feel every level that we are on, and we have all decided to move into different energy levels and energy vibrant. Different levels of vibration. Oh, there was one. It just popped on out. They wanted me to show this one as well, apparently, because this just flew out and this was underneath. So something about the base chakra, so grounding. For some of you, I guess, a grounding with nature and with Gaia is something that they want me to convey as well. But yeah, back to the level thing. It's many people think that within the spiritual world, think that, oh, we are meant to rise so many, notches on the ladder. We're supposed to learn so much during this life. The ascension is bum 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 bum, and here we are in nirvana. It's no. The thing is, you are here for the journey. You're not here to, reach the goal of, being God again, because that's when you exit the body. You are here to experience the human journey and all within the human journey. And so we have to love the energy level we are on. We have to love the vibration we are in at the moment, and take all the knowledge and all the feelings and all the experiences we can with that level of frequency that we are on in the moment. And so that's kind of what I feel is the truth as well, is, and you will seek the truth that resonates with the level you are on. And that's where you are at, and that's where you're integrating, and that's where you are living, and that's where you are feeling joy in the moment. And then maybe there is a new level of energy coming towards you, and so you want to climb up on that level, and then there's other things that's going to interest you, because the old level or what interested you on that level doesn't interest you anymore. And so, very difficult explanation probably, but it is what it is. So just remember that enjoying the energies that you are playing in right now, even though there might be some so-called negative energies in there as well. Then you integrate that and you feel it through, and then when that leaves your physical form and then new energy comes in, then you are on a different frequency and other things will resonate. So it's a normal process that you're going through all through your life. And there's nothing wrong with it, you know. Yeah. Is there anything else, Spirit, right now? Nope. Nope was the clear answer. Okay. So that's pretty much all I had for this month. And I'm sorry that it came out this late. But I had to take care of me. And I'm asking you, please, please, please leave a comment and help me decide where to go with this channel. Do you want small updates several times a week? I mean, some people like daily updates, some people like twice a week, some people like once a week, you know, weekly updates, some people like monthly updates. You know, some people like, you know, just to get advice whenever I feel like I have something important to share. Some people may be wanting me to tell more about what I've been doing and the mediumship, or rinsing houses, or crystals, or I don't know, all these different things. So, or life experiences, you know, anxiety, panic attacks, sicknesses, deaths, you know, accidents, whatever, you know, that I have experienced throughout my life. Should I share more about that? You know, I'm open for whatever. I'm not really scared of sharing anything. So, so you kind of let me know, what is it that you need? What is it that you want? And do you have any ideas as to where to move forward from here? You know, this is supposed to be for you guys. So, so I have to listen to you and what you want. So please, please, please comment. And if you feel like you don't want to comment in the comment section below, then I do have an Instagram account, even though I'm not very active, but I do look there to see if there's any personal messages every now and then. So it's possible to send me a personal message there if you prefer to do it that way. Just to have that said. So I feel like that was it. I hope that this video gave you something today, and I'm wishing you a beautiful month until the next time I see you. Bye.